takes Tinubu certificate saga to ECOWAS, right? So this is issue now with the kind of international disgrace that Tinubu is involved in with respect to this certificate forgery, perjury, and identity theft. The group has taken its name now to tell ECOWAS that this man actually is not fit to be the head of ECOWAS and a lot of other things around it. So let's see exactly what the group wants ECOWAS to do about Tinubu. A group under the aegis of National Democratic Coalition, where it said it has written to the Economic Committee of West African States over allegations of forgery against President Bola Tinubu. This is as the pro-democracy group or the regional body to probe the allegations, especially as they bordered on the president's certificate from Chicago State University, saying the allegations are not only detrimental to the reputation of ECOWAS, but also raise significant questions about the moral and legal fitness of President Bola Tinubu to continue leading this esteemed regional body. Oh boy. So what is happening here is that Nadeku, has taken this Tinubu's case to ECOWAS, because the case borders around his credibility to continue to be the head of ECOWAS body, especially that has to do with certificate forgery. So what do they want ECOWAS to do now? They want ECOWAS to drop him, or what? To pass a vote of no confidence in him, or what? Are they going to see him? So I think the first thing is that he's not fit to lead them. That means he should be dropped. That is the implication. They want to prove to ECOWAS that this man called Tinubu is not fit to lead them because he has multiple cases hanging on his neck, apart from certificate forgery, identity theft, and perjury. The certificate is submitted to INEC, is forged. So all of this put together is why the Nadeku is seeking for Tinubu to be dropped as ECOWAS chairman. Again, when you look at, because a group is as good as its leader, a nation is as good as its leaders as well. So show me your leader, and I'll show you the kind of follower you are, and I'll show you the type of group you belong to. So the way it is, Tinubu is now not causing only personal disgrace, but also a national disgrace and African regional disgrace. And that is very, very terrible. So in a very sane environment, he should have been arraigned and put in detention first while they prosecute him. Obviously, he's not going to escape. So obviously, Tinubu has caused a lot of local, national and international disgrace to himself, to Nigeria, and to ECOWAS. And that is why Nadeko is asking ECOWAS to drop him because of certificate forgery allegations. The thing is just too much, I tell you. So the allegations are just too much, and the disgrace following it is also too much. How long are we going to continue to patch Tinubu as president? That is the question everybody is asking. How long are you going to continue to patch this man? So it's a disgrace to himself, to Nigeria, and to ECOWAS, the West African regional bloc. So the best thing is actually to ECOWAS to drop him. Otherwise, your people are going to look at ECOWAS with disdain. If of the whole presidents of the nations or countries that make up ECOWAS, Tinubu is who they found to be their president with all the issues he has, then ECOWAS must be sick. ECOWAS must be sick. That is it. And so those who wrote ECOWAS over Tinubu certificate are clueless. How? So those who wrote ECOWAS, how are they clueless? And say unserious and jobless people, how are they jobless and how are they unserious? Those are questions that they need to answer. That is it. So people that wrote ECOWAS about Tinubu are clueless. How are they clueless? That is the question. That certificate forgery is not the case, or what, or that everything about him is correct now. No, it's not. It's not. It's not, because there are a lot that are being revealed about him with all of these issues on ground. This thing now, I'm telling you, big national disgrace. And now you can imagine what is happening now, that you have someone like Tinubu and you are abroad. They will look at you like, so this is the man from the country where the president is a certificate forger, and probably all other issues that are piled up on him from the US are also part of it. Okay? All this issue of narcotics, drugs, and all of that will also come up. So he has a lot to answer. Everything about him is not straightforward from beginning to the end. How can you have a president that is in that position? Okay, so Nigeria actually need to recover. They need to get a president that is tight, a president that is, that will be respected, can command respect, among community of nations in the world. Okay, so Nadeko is fighting hard to see how justice or Tinubu is brought, to justice, because almost everything about him, his name, his academics, his personality, and everything about him is shrouded in secrecy. And Nigeria is saying we can't afford to have such man as our president. We cannot continue like this. We really cannot continue like this, and that is true. Okay, so the pro-democracy group urged the regional body to probe the allegations here, especially as they border on the president's certificate from the Chicago State University, saying the allegations are not only detrimental to the reputation of Ecowas, but also raise significant questions about the moral and legal fitness of President Tinubu to continue leading this esteemed regional body. Baga. So you should probe him. Does ECOWAS have the power to probe him? Can they probe him? Those are the questions. Okay? But generally, with all this is on his neck, he should have stepped down, or ECOWAS should have voted, to make him or declare him, non or unfit to continue to lead them in the ECOWAS. So, but only God knows how ECOWAS will respond to this letter. Only God knows how ECOWAS will handle this kind of thing. But who are the ECOWAS in the first place? All those presidents that have also committed democratic fouls over the period. Some of them that want to make themselves lifetime president of their nations are those people that will probe Tinubu. So when you look at some of the West African presidents, they are almost people of the same feather. Okay, having one political issue or credibility issue or the other. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment.